Bitcoin sinks with the chairman of the SEC. What's going on in the crypto space? You wanna know the last information? Yes? Then smash that like button, cause it's time for crypto news. FunOntheRide, crypto a tope. We are in the red, we are so sad, cause Bitcoin is breaking lines going down. We had an engulfing candle and then another one in the green. But then we had another one in the red from the very top we did here, around $31,000. And now we are going down with Gary Gensler from the SEC all the way to $28,500. Maybe we're going to change those sad faces into happy ones because of another engulfing candle that will eat the last one. In this case, this one was eating this one is eating this one, and maybe now we need a new high so that we eat the previous candle. We'll see about that, but remember that we are so close of the gap of the CME futures, $28,000. So maybe we are going all over there, or maybe even to close the next one we have in the $20,000. There will meet the line with previous lows for Bitcoin. So this makes sense even though we don't like it at all. And Michael Van de Pope telling us that now we have to look at those $28,500 because there we have a point of resistance in the past. So maybe there we find now support. We'll see about that. Remember, we told you about in the prediction price for Bitcoin in the month of April. Historically, well, it seems like we are following the path of 2021, and that means that we can go lower at the end of the month. We'll see, because it all depends on the dollar mostly, and dollar is flat, so crypto should go higher as stock market in Asia is going higher, as United States did go higher yesterday, but not the crypto world. We are in the red. The bubbles are mostly in the red, and the most important ones, well, you find the best performers are the stable coins. So that means money flooding out of the market. Ethereum found resistance in the point we didn't want it to, with all times support, and now it's heading to the fetish line again, 1,700, maybe even lower, to the moving average of 100, and we have even a random line with previous lows, so we might be around $1,600. We'll see about that now that Litecoin is also going down from the line of $100 again. So sad, it has to lead the market, and we are going not greedy anymore. We're going to neutral feeling in the market, as we are having a lot of liquidations in all those longs we had for Bitcoin. Why is that happening? And I can understand that because we have very good news today in crypto news. So why is price of Bitcoin going lower? No clue. Listen, we are finally fighting back to Gary Gensler and the SEC, and now we had an audience in the Congress, and there he had to go to talk, and he was asked so many times about crypto regulations, and he was blamed of doing a very bad job after 2 years in office, not regulating the crypto sphere, not protecting the customers, but doing a really bad job. He was even asked, what is Ethereum? Is it a commodity or is it a security? And he wasn't unable on answering.
Okay, so do you recognize, how would you categorize Ether then?
Look, I think that the general sweep of what Congress did, not just in the 30s, but as amended.
I'm asking you, sitting in your chair now, to make an assessment under the laws as exist, is Ether a commodity or a security?
Without speaking to anyone.
I know you've repeatedly said you're not going to speak to one, except you've spoken to one, Bitcoin. So I'm asking you to speak to a second one, the second largest market cap here.
And speaking to the tokens, there's 10 to 12,000. If there's a group of entrepreneurs...
He doesn't want to answer at all what is Ethereum. Is it a security? He will never answer. So now Congress is trying to fix this situation, and they are blaming him or doing a bad job. As I'm telling you now, we have footage. This is a FunOntheRide exclusive, and you can see how Gary Gensler really works in the SEC. Here you can see he's watching some of his favorite pictures, and he's asked to decide whether some tokens are a security or not. So he will play these games, like for example with this arrow. Dash is a security. Yes, it is. What about library credits? Well, hold on just 1 second. Yes, it's also a security too. They're playing tough. What about Algorand? Well, spin me around and let's see. Yes, Algorand, it's also, hey, but you have some of it. Yeah, but I sold it on top of the price. Yes, bull market, baby. Okay, so what about Ethereum? Oh man, that was a close one. So what do? And they decide that maybe we, the users, are the ones who has to decide if it is or not. This is a very, very good job. Congratulations, Gary Gensler. And now everybody against you. While in Europe, Societe Generale is creating a new asset related with Ethereum. Also, when in Hong Kong, they are saying that cryptocurrencies are property. Also, now that Russia is developing agreements and also developing the mine industry so that they will mine not just Bitcoin but other cryptocurrencies, and they are being friends with those BRICS: Brazil, Russia, India, China, and South Africa. They are going to surpass G7 nations in global economic growth by 2028. So now that all the rest of the world is developing crypto, and in United States we have trouble for regulatory issues, well, some of the chairmen there are asking Gary Gensler to leave. Like, for example, here you can hear how he's blamed of his bad job.
Chairman Gensler, your record of failures to protect investors and abuses of power make it clear that we need to restructure the Securities and Exchange Commission. The failures are many, but let me cite.
Not just Gary Gensler has to go, but this guy is proposing that they change the whole thing, how SEC regulates things and who is responsible of cryptocurrencies, etc., etc. So good that we are fighting back. Now in Coinbase, you can go to this site. I leave you the link in the description. You can choose a state and you'll see there who's the representative that is against crypto or the one that is pro-crypto. So you might vote them in the future. Also, with all this, Coinbase saying that he's leaving United States, is that so? Remember, they had an IPO. They are a public company in United States. You can buy the stock. So the SEC approved that in the past, and now they are suing them because they have security tokens not regulated. So that's inconsistency. And they are getting a license already in Bermuda, so they might be there by next week. You can see how crypto industry is leaving United States, which is crazy. There's a lack of regulation clarity, as you can see, for example, with Voyager. Remember, we told you that the deal for Binance.us of buying it was over. Well, now it's back again. So you can trust anything. Binance is going to disappear from United States or not. They are making business, and judges are allowing them in doing so. So there's clearly a lack of certainty in regulations. Tesla, they have things clear, like they're selling no Bitcoin in the first quarter of 2023. The day that Elon Musk said that they might sue Microsoft because their AI is using illegally Twitter in order to feed the AI. So interesting. And what about FunOntheRide, Cardano on the right? We had our pool there. Remember, if you have some ADAs, come with us. And we are 3 in a row. We validated a new block. So thank you, everybody that is there. We are 400 and again. So thank you very much. What about Ethereum 2.0? What's going on with those deposits? Well, now we have more money coming into the smart contract that Ethereum going out. You can watch it here in tokenunlocks.app, link in the description. So good for Ethereum that finally we have more coming in that going out, and that's a very good sign for the health of Ethereum. And now let me tell you a little bit about our friends in Bitpanda, this exchange that wanted to support FunOntheRide crypto news, so you can learn and know the last minute news totally free. Thank you very much, Bitpanda. Bitpanda is launching its new leverage future, Bitpanda Leverage. So with it, you can take advantage of the volatility of the crypto market. Simple, regulated, and with 0% purchase commissions. I leave you a link in the description with all the details you will find about it. If you want to know more, you have it in English, you can have it also in Spanish. What is all this? Well, leverage is a strategy with which you can increase the potential return on your investments. You can increase your profit if the price rises going long, or if you are right in thinking it will go down going short. Disadvantage of this? Well, if you make a wrong call, you will also have losses easier. At FunOntheRide, we advise against leverage and trading in general. You know that, because without the adequate knowledge, it's easy for you to lose. But we like Bitpanda, which always complies with the regulators the most, that its risk level here is 1x or 2x, and not the crazy risk you'll see on other exchanges. Ultimately, leverage is like betting with extra money that you don't have, increasing risk and potential profit. If you dare to try, well, go to Bitpanda, where you have 10 possible leverage positions among 11 of the best cryptocurrencies. Another advantage of Bitpanda is that it makes much easier than other exchanges with those possibilities, which are CFDs. Those are contracts for differences, so you're not buying the tokens. And Bitpanda has a safety measure. Your position will be closed automatically if you decide to go down 50%. If you have a 50% loss, well, it will be closed. The maximum loss then is the amount you invested. Bitpanda Leverage is a good way, in my opinion, to learn from people with curiosity about leverage who want simple solutions. And also it's a very comfortable tool for expert traders. So whether you are a beginner or you are an expert, you can find there a place to trade. I leave you the link in the description and also the associated risk disclaimer. If you register in Bitpanda with my link, you indirectly collaborate with FunOntheRide. Thank you very much. And now let's talk about the DeFi market. We are going lower from 50 billion, which is not good. And Donald Trump still's making money. He had a new collection of NFTs, and those were sold out within hours, because it's the most speculative NFT right now in the market. And let me tell you this about iOS. If you are using it, you have to upgrade right now, because a critical vulnerability is leaving Apple devices exposed to crypto hacks. So I'll leave you the link in the description if you want to learn more. But basically, you have to urgently update to iOS 16.4.1 and macOS 13.3.1. So do it right now. And we are so happy about Papa Suolio, because he has now laser eyes. So that means that maybe he is supporting Bitcoin. Remember, we are asking him to say, buy Bitcoin. But he's not saying that in his Twitter account. He's just asking us to go to the gym again.
Good morning, go to the fucking gym. Good morning.
Good morning, go to the gym and buy some Bitcoin. This is not financial advice. Remember that we are verified already on Twitter. Yes, well, now we discovered that since we did that, we can upload the whole thing, the whole crypto news in Twitter, and we are doing that. So if you want to follow us in Twitter, not YouTube, you can do that now. Also, you have Odyssey and so many other places where we are. You have the link in the description to all those places. So let's learn here and there, like this cat is trying to learn little by little, learning every day a little bit more with Fun on the Ride. And from time to time, we need to rest, as this cat is doing here, with some sun, vitamin D for your body. So yes, let's rest. Let's see what's now on with Gary Gensler, the SEC, and etc. And I will tell you all about that in the next show. In the next crypto news, Fun on the Ride, health, money, love, party and peace. The best is yet to come, and crypto a tope. To the moon!